The beginning of a man, the beginning of a human being, the beginning of a being is when he pronounces the word I. When one says I am, with that pronouncing, he begins. At any point, when a child reaches a point in which it can use the word I, it is born as a self-sovereign entity. That I indicates its independence. It indicates a state of self-contained intelligence. This I, as it's being pronounced, is the pronouncing of the birth of what is possible. Thus, we're going to explore the possibility of this I pronounced. The mystery of I, the grandness of this I, the climax of this I, the flowering of this I has been missed. Even though the word I has been uttered, the birth of a individual entity has happened. This is the state of all humanity. But what has to be understood with the utterance of the word I, with the recognition of the I, the journey begins. Whether in this journey you are going to fulfill what is possible, as a being, as a action, as a result, as a lived life, requires some insight. So before we begin, into the fundamental awakening that has to happen to a being, to a human being, for him to fulfill what he is, I want to begin first by you recognizing that you have pronounced the I. As you say, I am this, behold, you have given birth to you, and with that birth, the journey towards your possibility has begun. When you can really recognize this, when you can really penetrate this beginning, when I say I, recognize that you have started. You have started in your own personal flowering journey. This I may live a blissful life, this I may serve humanity, this I may achieve great success, this I may discover the deepest truth of this universe, or this I can miss itself too, which is the greatest tragedy. So for all of you who are watching, who are listening, before we begin, recognize that you have pronounced the I. With that, your responsibility, your commitment, your engagement to what you can be has begun. With that, the right perspective begins to unfold. You are a potential, a possibility, a evolution for what you can be. We will begin with you pronouncing that word, I. As how I pronounce, I am named Dhyan Vimal.